Welcome back again to Spain in the Total War series. I know it said Spain Total War, then is it Spain Total War? I don't think it is, it's Empire Total War, and we're playing as Spain, aren't we? So I did think that I might just start to get some money in from farms and things, so I'm going to go for that. And back in Madrid, over in Madrid, I've decided that I'm going to build one over here as well. Wherever it is. Oh, why am I going to Paris? Oh, I don't know. Come on, I know there's a farm in here somewhere. Actually, it's not the farm. It's this I wanted. That's right, I want to improve the college. Of course I do. Right, okay. Yeah, now the other thing. Hey, I've actually watched somebody else's videos. There was a Spanish campaign done a few years ago by somebody. A few years, would you believe? Wow. I can't believe it. I'm not knocking the guy, but he is totally different from me. I've never anything like it. So haphazard, you know. I'm crap at naval battles. I can't do this. I don't know what I'm doing here, and I don't. I think, what? How on earth can you possibly manage to? You know what I'm like. I'm just so. I'm all, I don't know how to say this politely. Really, I'm almost anal about these things, aren't I? Really. Hang on. Let's have two musketeers in there. I think that's what I'll have. Okay. And not that I've planned any of this campaign, to be quite honest here, I really haven't. I've had a thought about it. I was thinking about it last night. This is the thing I needed to do at the end of the last video, but didn't have time to do. It was a short one, wasn't it, last time? So, anyway, what else did I need to do? Oh, yeah, that's right. Over in Cuba, I've got some pikemen in here. I wonder if I bring out the... I wonder if I bring him out as well, the pikeman. I think I will, actually. Let's bring the pike. I think I can get better troops in here now, can't I? Oops. No, I can't. I can only get colonial militia. But never mind. I'm going to bring both the militiaman and the gun out. Put him into this port here. I don't think I'm going to recruit in there for now. I'll have to sort that one out soon. Somebody's going to land there now, aren't they? Ah, damn. Okay. Over in here, same thing again. These two. I'll put those into there. Then I'm going to recruit in here. I'm going to get, yes, you got it, a sloop. The idea is to support Florida so that I can take my army out of Florida. I'm going to move him in there as well when the sloop appears. But at the moment, of course, I can't do that. What can I recruit in here? Nothing at the moment, really, other than that. Can I get some regulars if I get this? I don't think I can I? Mounted tribal infantry, native musket men. It's just not worth it, is it? I wonder if I can get something better in here if I can, actually. You see, in there, I'd have thought I could get better than that. But anyway, I should be able to get some decent artillery soon as well, shouldn't I? You see, the thing is, I tend to be using this area here, Florida, as my place for getting the best quality troops, because I've already got this, haven't I? Whether that's enough, I think it will be, you know, because when I get New Spain as well, and that's the overall plan of all this, isn't it, to be able to eventually take New Spain. It'd be nice for these plantations as well, wouldn't it? But I don't really control the sea yet, so anyway, we'll see where we go with that one. That's a different issue. So, right, what else did I want to do? Ah, yes. I'm still a little concerned about Naples. I'm thinking about building, well, I am going to do, I don't want, I'm just going to go for Governor's Mansion anyway. That's the one that's going to give me more money. It's quite a lucrative area, this one, 808 so far, so that will give me a little bit more profit on that as well. I know it's only the short campaign, and you don't want to be spending too much money out when you're not going to get the yield back by the end of the game. Now, that's Naples, okay. Now the other thing was, that's right, just reminded me then, something reminded me. These troops here, over to here. Okay, these are the ones that chased off those musketeers, if you remember. Not musketeers, sorry. Two depleted horse units that were there, left over from Genoa. He might decide to have a go soon. He's got 4 in there. I wish him luck because, well, I don't wish him luck, but he will need luck. That's really what I'm saying, because I command the seas in that area there, really. So, right, now the next thing is I need really to get some troops into here. They're not going to be able to reach from Madrid, are they? I need more than just a regular unit in there. There's no doubt about it. Maybe if I just recruited horse, I could get perhaps. Can I afford 2? No, I can only afford 1 of horse. That's a shame. What can I get in here? Can I recruit a horse in there? No, just pikemen. Rubbish. What about in here? Damn. So I'd like to continue taxing that. I don't think I can get my men out of there yet. Can I get, say, one out of there? You see, he's only 27 anyway, him, isn't he? What about him? Let's try getting somebody out and see if it works. See if it helps. So I'm just tying up too many troops in that area, aren't I? Yellow. Now, what I could do then is move that regular unit over there to support them, and then give them, say, a general as well. That might be enough to put the Moroccans off. They haven't got much at the moment. They've only got, well, actually they have. They've got 4, haven't they, that they could launch an attack with, and I've got only 1 in there. I'll probably get a couple of, well, I know I'll get a couple of armed citizenry, but there's no way that's going to be enough, really, to hold these guys off. I think what I might do then, I was going to say I could move the general out there and just appoint another general there straight away. I don't know how much it costs for a general. Maybe I'll need to think about that in a minute. I'm just wondering if I can get another unit out of there. Perhaps if I removed the 27, what would that do? Oh, they're red now. Yeah, I don't want to untax them. I wonder if maybe if I can just recruit in there. Is anything going up here or getting worse? It's only that, isn't it? Oh, it's going to go down, isn't it? It's going to go down to 8. Things should get better in there. Maybe I need to recruit in there. So what have we got in here? So I'm going to take any horse out. I might as well take a decent horse unit out, hadn't I? How far am I off getting the ring bayonet? Still 1 turn. Oh, good. So by the end of this turn, I'll have the. That's great. Well, maybe if I'm using these as reinforcements, I'll put him back and I'll get something better out. Maybe the 45 unit instead. Or do I want more infantry? I'm just thinking about having some horse around, you see, to attack his troops. You know, depending on what he attacks. It looked like he got a lot of sort of basic infantry in there, didn't it? So I might be better off with horse. So I'll put some horse in there. Okay, so now I need to recruit in here. What do these? They've got 70 and 35, 6, 11, 7. 70, I've looked at that before, haven't I? Of course I have. Guerrillas, 90, 45, 7, 2, 4. But their melee stuff isn't very good, and they're bound to come up against melee troops. So I'm going to get some more regular infantry in there, I think. Yeah, it's probably the best thing. Okay, now the horse can almost reach, actually. Okay, well, let's get the horse all the way there almost. Speed that up a bit. Oof, nearly there. Good. And this chap here can almost get there as well. And then I'm going to appoint... Oh, I can't. I was going to say I'll appoint a general in here, but I can't because I need to get that recruited. How much is a general? You cannot recruit a general at this time. Well, I know that, but how much would it cost if I could? Let's get rid of that unit there for a minute. Yeah, and then decide how much it is for a general. I might be able to get a general and something else, you see. A general costs 800. I think that's more than a regular unit. 800. I've got 1200 left, so that will give me 470. There's nothing that I can recruit for 475, 9 something, 629. There's nothing, you know, 7 something. It's going to have to be that. Then maybe I can get the general next time. How much money will I have next time? Oh, good amount of money though. Great. I wonder if maybe I should jump out and attack something just to get myself a little bit more money. Then I can maybe get that general now. I think I will, you know. What's he got in there? A couple of light galleys. Right, I'm going to jump out, take those 2 light galleys, and then of course take the money and run. And then what I'll do is appoint a general in here. I might even, depending on how long it takes to get to Madrid, I might actually recruit a horse unit there in Madrid as well. Yeah, okay, in the meantime, let's jump out here, destroy these ships, and then jump back again. I did wonder before if I'd be able to do that, but I think I can, can't I? So let's nip into there and take these. I'm expecting a battle on this video, and we're only 10 minutes into this video, so I'll just go and wipe these out on my own if that's okay. They're only a couple of those small dhows by the look of it. I don't think they're even galleys, are they really? So I'll just nip in and take these and then show you the results. Ah, hang it all, changed my mind. It's a fairly simple battle, I know, but I've decided to go straight through the middle of him. He'll get his shot in, of course, which is what he always does, but that doesn't matter to me. All I need to do is just hit him with loads and loads of case shot. There's going to be nothing left of him. I'll fire both sides straight away anyway. He's already had a shot in, but, you know, from these light galleys, they don't do, well, they do hardly any harm at all. So, there we go, that's the first one shooting both ways. Bang, bang. He's gone down to 2 men on that one, and 10 men on that one. By the time my main ship gets up there, we'll be boarding him, I would imagine. Okay, next one to go through. Continue. That means he's trying to escape. Great stuff. So has he surrendered yet? Oh, there you go. Surrender. So there you go. Just go straight through the middle of those. Chicken run type thing, isn't it, really? But so easy, because you get to fire both sides at once. He keeps his ships together to defend them. His advantage is the front. He's only got 8 guns in total, 4 firing forward on each of his ships, so it's possible to easily take both of those and to capture them completely intact. So I've got 760. I'm just going to take the money and run. Is that enough to buy me my general? Maybe it is. So I'll accept the money. Great stuff. Okay, ships, how much damage did they get? Select the damaged ship. Well, we'll find out in a moment, won't we? I'm almost tempted, actually, to move them to here or put something there, just to protect that area, but I'm just worried about my my place here. So, anyway, let's see how much damage I got there. None at all. Well, I don't know why it's allowing me to repair. Look at that. 24 and 25. Let's take that off again. He's got 24 and he's a brig, and he's got 25 and he's a brig, and damage costs nothing. Why is that? I don't get that at all. But anyway, main thing is it doesn't cost me anything. Maybe that cannon, just one cannon, doesn't cost anything. I don't know. But it means that I've now got enough to get my general, of course, which will cost me, what, 8? Is it 800, 600 or something? I don't know. But anyway, okay, I don't think he cost me anything to keep, this guy, does he? Oh, it doesn't tell you, does it? Never really get to find out about generals, do you? So it doesn't look like it costs anything anyway. So right, okay, so he's going to come on in support. I've got a general now, and I've got him. I'll have a couple of armed citizenry. He might well be able to get into the battle to help out, although he's coming on as reinforcements, and he might just be able to get there as well. Now, there's no threat, by the way, at the moment, so we should be okay. But anyway, let's see. Right, nothing else I can sneak out and grab somewhere else, is there? You might wonder why I've got a general in there, but it's basically because he's a horse unit and doesn't cost very much, so he can attack the flanks of any attacking infantry, can't he? I'm just a bit concerned about him. I don't know what his intentions are. Again, there's another easy target for him to strike out, isn't there? Oh, have I got any? No construction there whatsoever. Anyway, okay, we're on our way to taking, well, to getting those, mobilising those troops from Florida. The troops that are in here, I don't think I've done this yet, have I? Why didn't I leave a note for myself to... Oh, I did. I've already done that. I did that on the last video. Oh, crikey. I've got a dash at the moment, actually, and I haven't got very long. I've got to put tea on in about 15 minutes. Well, it's only the first stage, and I can come back to it afterwards, so it should be okay. But anyway, we'll see how we go, but I might have to come back to it later in the evening. So I just wanted to break the back of it today, really, so I knew what I was doing. Right, okay, had a bit of success on my lathe as well today, so I'm pleased about that. Very pleased. It's something I didn't think would work. So, right, okay, maybe I'm going to be doing a YouTube... Oh, anyway, I'll tell you about that in a moment. I'm just double checking that everything's okay. Yeah. Agents. I'm not really using these at the moment because they're in areas where I don't need to use them, so... Flanders and Liguria, not really much use of it. They're just sort of spying on the others really at the moment. Texas, that's where I wanted him to be. Savoy, yeah, there was some Protestantism in there that I felt as though I needed to sort out. So I think that's it anyway. So let's do the turn in and see what happens. My biggest worry is about Portugal. The worst that can happen though is that they go on strike, because I think we've settled the place by now anyway, so I should be okay. Yeah, for those who aren't into sort of lathe turning, this doesn't make a great deal of sense, but normally when you want to turn something, you want to get into the end of something, you can't put it like between two centres. You have to put it on a chuck. In order to put something on a chuck, you first need to cut like a little tenon on the end that you can then, you know, sort of put on the chuck. Hey, what's that? Ah, United Provinces have taken Flanders from France. Oh, that's an interesting turn up for the books. Yeah, well anyway, I've been looking into something called a hollow mandrel, and basically it's a cup chuck. It's basically just imagine a mug without a handle, made out of wood, and what you do is you turn your piece of work so that it's you know, the bit you want to turn, you know, so it fits all the way down perfectly down that cup chuck, and then just sort of put a little bit of I found a little bit of an angle on the end of it, hammer that in place, and it's brilliant. But the great thing is you don't need any bit at the end, so you don't waste any wood at all. I've just had a go at it today, drilling and hollowing it, and it worked absolutely perfectly. So it's something that I never thought would stay in place, because there's nothing really holding it, it's just wood in a wooden groove, isn't it, really? And it works really well. Okay, military technology ring bayonet, excellent. So if he comes and attacks me now, I'm ready for him. Great. Workers' riot in Portugal. Why the hell are workers rioting in Portugal? They shouldn't do any more than go on strike. We're yellow as well. What the heck happened then? Well, that's cost me a small fortune. 820. Oh, damn, how irritating is that? We're on yellow now. I thought we'd had enough turns of that being okay to be settled. I wonder actually if this place has... Let me just see if it gives any minuses for happiness or whatever. No, it doesn't, does it? Well, I lost regional wealth there, and it's cost me to rebuild the place. All because I thought maybe there's a threat coming in from here. Not that there even is a threat showing at all. What a nuisance. Maybe I need to have some kind of a fortress in there. What's he got in there now? 1 unit in there, 3 in there making 4, 1 in there making 5. So he's got 5 against 4. I think that's pretty good odds really for me. Plus I'll have a couple of, I don't know, armed citizenry, whatever you call it. Recruitment report right over in Florida and over in Portugal. Caribbean Sea, that's good, that's that sloop that I wanted. Excellent, let's go and have a look at that then. Right, well the sloop... before I move anything from here, I'm going to put the troops on. Where are the troops? Troops, yep, onto the ship. Excellent. I'm going to get this gentleman on here, because I think there's a chance that maybe... Oh, I don't know actually. Maybe there'll be a chance to build... No, villages are not growing in there. I can only build a farm in there, or a plantation or whatever. So, yeah, okay. So I'll put the gentleman on there. I'm going to move him over to Florida or perhaps New Spain, take him to Texas with me as well. I really don't know, but I can't leave him behind. So, where is he? Agent. Right, okay. I think that means he's on the ship without me doing anything else. Let's see if that's the case. Where is he? Where is the agent now? He's there. He is on the ship. I hate this, you know. You just don't know whether they're on there or not. So, okay, that ship over to here. Great. And then if I bring these guys over to here, that should do it. Now, here's the thing I worry about again, that my agent has now come off the ship. He doesn't look as though he's on the ship, does he? It's really weird with this agent. Okay, so those two there onto there. I think that's right, is it? Oh great, so they're now all on the in the port. Nuisance. Right, okay, all of those onto there. Good. Now I think the agent now is not on the ship. So I think he's now on the ship. I think he automatically gets off when you arrive in the port. Let's see if that's true. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's get him then over to this side. I'm hoping I've swept the seas clear in these areas of pirates. Do you know, I've just gone the wrong way. Don't want to go that way, I want to go that way. Yeah? Okay, and what I also want to do is pick up troops. Do I want to go that way? Oh, think. I think I want Texas with these. So it is the right way. I want Texas with these, and then with my troops down at the bottom, down at Curacao. Yeah. Okay, I just need to work out if I need to bring any troops out of there or what to fight these Indians. I'm going to be fighting Indians over here, you see, over in Texas. Over in Curacao, I should have recruited, but I couldn't afford to, could I? Mind you, there's time yet. I can think, yeah, I can recruit decent troops in there. These troops here, and those ships, I want to come over to here and take this place. But I want them to kind of do it at the same time that the Florida ships do it, that they take theirs. So I think these are going to take another turn to get to here, That's one turn. These will take a turn to meet them and get onto the ship. Then I think it will take another turn to get over to here. So that's 2 turns, isn't it? 1, 2, yep. So that gives me 2 turns to recruit another army in here, so that I can invade Trinidad and... is it Trinidad and Tobago? Yes, it is. Okay, so I want exemplary of attacks, blah blah, what's it? Naught. They're on naught at the moment, and that's giving them +6. Blast. They're on 10 predicted, so that's going down. So at the moment they need 6 in there. And is that what I've got? No, I've only got 4, so why am I getting 6 out of having 4 in there? I think it means that there are 2 in there that I actually don't need to be in there. I think that's what it means. Shall we have a look? I'll move them across and see what happens. No, it doesn't mean that. I'm now -2. Oh dear. Right, let's move them back again then. Yep. Okay, yeah, so I'm not able to take troops out yet anyway, am I? So let's recruit another couple of regulars in there. 3,700, still can't build forts anywhere, what a pain. Right, okay, over in Florida, if I can get another couple of units in here, regulars or what? I think one of each, because I've got plenty of foot coming up in that on those ships, haven't I? So if I recruit those and those, one of each, that should just about do it, shouldn't it? Right, okay, now back over to Europe, and we're fairly happy with what's going on down here. This is now settled, but am I recruiting again anyway, just in case? I'm not, am I? Okay, they seem settled, so we just have to hope that they're okay, haven't we? So, do I get some more horse or something out of there? You see, one thing I can do then is, once this is settled, feed troops into here and launch an attack on Morocco. In fact, I'm tempted to do that actually. Let's get another unit in here. Let's get some horse in here, because they'll get there quicker, won't they? Just 1 unit of horse. So I don't know if he's got any fortress in here or anything, but he has actually. Yeah, so that's going to. He's got loads of troops in there as well, hasn't he? I don't think I'm going to be able to attack there for a very, very long time. So just have to, I don't know, resign myself to that. I could do with some technology, technology. That reminds me. Don't want that. Where is it? Here. I want that to get me drill school. I want this to get me dockyards. Which is going to be the main one? I think a sip of tea while I'm thinking about it. Okay, tea down, now fortified. Well, I'm personally fortified. I wondered while I was doing it if there's something that's going to enable me to get technology search. I like that, but perhaps not. Something that will enable me to build forts more cheaply. There probably is, but it's way in advance, isn't it? I'd like this. I really want socket bayonets. I'd like to get drill school because I want superior troops. But I think I need naval shore facilities because I need a dockyard. I'm wondering if I can steal a place that's got a dockyard though. If I can do that, I'll be okay. What I won't be able to do is steal military syllabus. I'm going to go for military syllabus instead then. Actually, that's only 6 turns. I thought it said 8 turns when I looked at that before. 6 turns. Oh, I obviously misread that one. Okay, well, I just checked the regions. I think we should be okay. Regions. Yep, all seems okay at the moment. Money seems to be going down in every single area. What can I do? I need the money. Desperately need the money. Any ships I can attack? Why is he in my area there? He's my ally as well, you know. I think he's my ally. He used to be. Yeah, he is. Maybe it's because I've asked him to help with a war against somebody else at some point. I'm not too sure, but... Ah, there's another target for me, actually. I think I'm going to need to jump out and take that. Same drill as before. I need the money. So let's just nip out. One silly thing about this is that it was a patch, I think, that came out that enabled pirates to raid your trade routes. I think in the original version that wasn't the case. So now that's happening. Oh, he's only got 2 on there. It's a light galley. I don't think he's even got any, you know, any rowers on that. So listen, I'm going to go in and fight this one, and then come back onto the campaign map, and then I need to check on what I need to do for tea while I'm doing. Do you know? I bet you Duke of Marlborough or Napoleon or Wellington didn't have to turn the oven on, did they? Right, okay, what's that? 380. Before you fight out battle, love, just stick the oven on for me, will you please? Oh, yeah, no problem, dear. Yeah, but look, the enemy are coming. You've got time to put it in the oven. Stop messing around. You can imagine, can't you, the conversation? In fact, thinking about it now, it wouldn't surprise me if they did. Okay, let's... Oh, 55 that time. Ah, a weird thing happened there. They all showed fire at will, but my first ship went past him with canister shot and didn't fire anything. So that was a bit odd, really. I don't quite know what happened there, but anyhow, never mind. Okay, well, that's about it for now. I don't need another general in here. I could actually recruit another unit in there now, couldn't I? I think I got 2 in Curacao, didn't I? So I don't need any more in there. I wonder if it's worth... I think I'm going to end up spending money on units in here when I don't really need them. I think he's going to attack me rather than me attack him, so if anything happens there at all. So there's one... In fact, he hasn't even got any troops there anymore. He's moved them out. Oh no, he's got them here. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's still got... He had 5 before, didn't he? So I've got 4. Oh, I don't know. I thought I'd agreed to recruit one in there. Maybe I decided against. I think I probably thought I'd got enough. I have really, haven't I? Church school, don't need that. Maybe I should be sending some priests over there, should I? Perhaps I should. Okay, army... this place doesn't make much money, you see, so I think maybe I'll just... No, I'm not thinking at all, really. I just don't know what to do, really, because there's a balance of power there, isn't there? It's an arms race. Maybe I should just keep it at that, and then save some money up, so next time I can build a fort, and then I'll just fortress that place out. But is this a good... It's a very good income, that. 1362, that's really, really good. Mind you, he's highly taxing it, but that's a place to take, isn't it, really? Yeah, I think it is. Do I go for that? Where are my agents? Where are my... Right, I've got one in Texas. Yeah, I put him there. Savoy still. I haven't got any more, have I? So... yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about my gentleman. Yeah, I must remember him when I get over to Florida. I don't know whether to put him onto the mainland or not. I think perhaps I should, and then get a university in New Spain. You'd have thought they'd have had one, wouldn't you? But I could always build one in Florida at St. Mark's. I don't know, really. We'll have to think about it. Right, okay. I think I'm just going to save the money. I think that's probably the best thing to do now, under these circumstances. These guys could attack me. They can reach all these places. They've only got 5 units. And I've got 3 in there, which is pretty poor. But it's got a fort in there. And I've got 2, 4, 5 in there. Soon I should be able to get... in one more turn I should be able to get some proper artillery. I wonder if it's worth disbanding that artillery now, actually. Will he attack me if I do? I have a fort anyway. Am I going to get rid of this artillery? It's costing me how much to keep every turn? 113. It's going to cost me a lot more than that to buy some, isn't it? 700 to buy new artillery next turn. I don't think I'm going to be able to afford new artillery next turn anyway, but I think I'm going to get rid of the guns, because I don't think I'm going to need them. Okay, they're just costing me money when I don't need them. Anyone else got those kind of guns? No. Okay, let's leave it at that for now. Might save me a little bit of money for next time. Anyway, sheesh. Yeah, I'm just wondering maybe if this is a place where I should recruit, because I haven't got any troops at all now in these areas here. I think I should have something. Okay, one in there. I'll have one in here as well, and maybe I'll disband these troops later when I get some more decent ones, but I don't think I can leave them without any troops at all. So okay, let's see what happens now. Actually, I'm up to 32 minutes almost now. I think the next stage of my cooking might be arriving as well, actually. So, let's see if I can find something that's got the time on it. What's this? Well, I hope that's not the time. If that's the time, it's because it hasn't been adjusted from summertime. Right, let's look at the old mobile. That's always the best way to check the time, isn't it, I think? No, I'm still okay. 13:21. Yeah, 4 minutes before I need to put the chicken in the oven. Right. Oh, first stage is up. See, they say men can't multitask, and look at me. I'm fighting campaigns and battles and naval battles, running an economy at the same time, and cooking tea. I mean, you know, how multitasking can you get than that? And I'm covered in shavings from being down in my workshop doing, you know, making friction fit jam chucks for to make bandolier bottles. Wow, I mean, talk about multitasking. Truth is, I'm only one of those things at once. Right, okay, trade route raided. Who's that? It's raiding my trade route. Damn you. And you are too far away from me to hit. You swine. I can't hit you all the way out there, so I'm afraid you're just going to raid my trade route and get away with it. I've obviously annoyed you somehow. I'm not surprised. Okay, built a couple of places, that's good. Military technology, excellent. Improved grenades, I don't think I'm going to go for. Trade route raided, we know about that one. This one, trait gained, +1 happiness. Oh, that's good. So that means Portugal should still be okay then. I was getting a bit worried. It's still on 0, you know. It's still very close, so maybe it's a good thing that I got that, but maybe I should have incited a rebellion in there, just fought off his army and then worked it from there. 5,314, I can now get a fort. Do I just build a fort in here in order to defend the place? And I think I better, you know. But I'm going to have a look at Florida first, because I want to get some more troops over in there to hold off the, I was going to say the Cheyenne then, but it's the Cherokee, isn't it? They're the ones I remember most as a kid, you know, the Cheyenne. And Apache. Cheyenne and Apache, wow, they were the boys, weren't they? Right, okay, what's this? 5. Do you know, all those films, you know, where the American whites, you know, previously the British, weren't they? They became the Americans. Well, a mismatch of all sorts, of course, you know. I never ever sided, really, with the cowboys. I always, really, no matter how evil they made the Indians look, I always kind of felt sorry for them, really. Right, okay. 4 and 5, especially when I found out they were the best light cavalry the world's ever known, probably. Second only, perhaps, to the Hungarian light horsemen. I want this, really. I want square formation rather than grenades. I'm not sure what grenades gives me. I can't remember. it just gives me grenades, I think, so I don't really want that. I'm going to go for, probably gives me grenadiers actually, which is better quality troops, but then in this they can't form square, so I don't think I'm going to go for grenadiers, to be honest. Okay, square formation, yes, I'm going to go for square formation. I really need to develop the economy, but unfortunately the what was I thinking? I'm really gaining my income by taking places, you know, rather than actually building my own farms and things. That's been my approach to this. I felt as though I've needed to. So right, okay, whether right or wrong, now I can now recruit if I wish. Maybe now's the time to repair that. Yes, it is. I should have repaired that last time, shouldn't I, while I had a bit of extra money, because I can now, or I will be able to, recruit, hey, Sakers and Demi-Cannons. I can get £12 a foot artillery there. Oh, of course, it's because I need to upgrade the artillery place, don't I, in order to, yeah. So, I need to upgrade to this before I can then get explosive shells and then move on to these, of course. So I could do that in Madrid, and perhaps I should. Maybe that's the next move, but I wonder if I can just work on my 12-pounder artillery for now, and that will be enough. Yeah, you see, I can do it, can't I? Oh no, I can't. Why won't it let me? Ah! Enables the research of canister shot and improved grenades. Why can't I now get... Oh, fool. I'm looking in Paris again. Why do I keep thinking Paris is Madrid? It's just weird. There it is. Crikey. Okay, 1250. I'm going to go for that, you know, simply because it will, in 3 turns, enable me to move up to the next stage. I think that's probably the best thing to do, isn't it? Right, okay, so we're happy in there. I think it's going to have to be fortress time in here. I know it seemed... Oh! We're spent up again. Any ships I can go out and steal? Oh yes, there's another little target ship for me. Okay, well I'm just going to bump out and take that one. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, no surprises here, folks. There's another bit of money for me, another 380. I'll just whack these back into the port. I'm going to have to call it a day on this one then, because I'm up to, I think it's showing nearly 38 minutes, over 37 minutes anyway. So whack those back into there. And it looks like I've lost another gun, doesn't it, on there? Maybe they're supposed to have 24 on that brig. Oh, it's a bit odd, isn't it? He never seems to get 25. How much is it going to cost to repair? Oh, 28 damage this time. They both took a bit of damage. That was a bit naughty of that enemy ship, wasn't it, really? So, maybe I have to be a bit more careful in future. Okay, so 4,318 now to spare. So I can now buy this. But do I want to recruit more in Florida? And I think I do. In fact, I'm pretty darn sure I do. So I think really I'm going to be moving up to here, getting troops across, recruiting more. But like I said, I'm up to 38 minutes. I want to avoid a 40-minute video if I can, so it makes it go up just that little bit quicker. Anyway, thanks again for watching, folks. You can see what's to be planned, and the next move from here is going to be bringing those over from Florida, and also bringing the troops over from Curacao, and hopefully by the end of the next video I should have New Spain on my side. Thanks again, folks.